Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I am going to be showing you a few ways that we do our morning play or art invitation. I'm going to walk you through making a whole one and then just show you like a few more examples that we like to do. Okay, so as most of you probably know, this is a Montessori concept where you kind of present something to your children. You don't tell them what to do with it. You don't tell them how to play. Typically you will set it up in a way that you intend for them to play. You just set it up and they go for it. So I used to do these, almost every day for my oldest when my second was a baby. They're a year and 9 months apart, and so I wanted something for him to do in the morning so that I could focus on his brother when he was a baby without feeling like I was kind of just, letting him go, because he was still very little and I wanted something fun for him to do. So I started doing these, and then I recently started doing them so now they're 6 and 4, a little bit older. I started incorporating them into our homeschool, and we do them every Monday morning. So to start the week, Sunday night, I put this out, which I'll show you. I put it out Sunday night, and if there's like anything that needs like refrigerated or kept in water, like flowers, things like that, I usually get up before them, so I will finish it in the morning. And yeah, it's just a great start to our week, and it's something, it kind of eases me into the Monday morning hustle, because they are happy to wait for breakfast a little bit longer, and yeah, it's just been working out well. So first I'm going to show you a couple of examples of how I like kind of keep things. So I have a little like shelf, I guess, off. It's in our laundry room, which is right here, and our kitchen where I put the play invitation is right there, right at that table. So they're very close to each other. I'm in our living room right now. And so I just go right in there, grab pretty much everything that I would need for it. I did have to go get cars from upstairs for the one coming up, but anyway, this is an example of something that I have to make it easy for myself. There's little sea animals in there and just some blue kinetic sand. So you can just put this straight. I would probably separate. I would put the toys in a little dish and then put the sand out and add in some tools. So I keep random scoops. So I know this was from like laundry. This was from when I made like party favors. I made little like pirate kinetic sand for a birthday one year. And then these are just like little beakers from like KiwiCo things and stuff like that. This one's from Home Chef. So just totally random containers. You don't have to buy extra containers or scoops. These I have bought. They're just like little like squeezy liquidy things, depending on like what we're working on. And different kinds of tweezers for picking up. Sometimes we use this with like rice, putting it into a dish. This one's a little easier for that. I had a lot of these, and then I think some got left outside or something, but I do like these wooden ones. I got them on Amazon. Another thing that I just kind of like, I keep a lot of random stuff around. When I was looking through, I was like, okay, I can't even show all of this because I have so much, but this snow powder, I did this when it was before Christmas, and they were asking if we were going to have a white Christmas, and we don't here. So I got this out with some winter animals, and we talked about how they can like blend into the snow, things like that. Okay, and so that is just kind of a few examples of stuff that I keep around. And this too, this is like a bag with like a zoo type of thing, like zoo animals, and then these little fences. This was really cheap animal set on Amazon as well, but I keep the like Schleck animals out. I'm kind of fussy about it, so those are kept in another spot. Okay, so I'm gonna get all this stuff put back away, and then I'm going to angle you guys down so you can kind of see me set up the one that we're going to use next. Today's Monday, but they had a sleepover at my mom's last night, so I'm gonna set this up either for them to do when they get back or for them to do tomorrow morning. So let me show you. Okay, so I have these little guys that I love. I got them from Target. They're like chip and dip things. I would probably keep popping out of the frame annoyingly, but I want you guys to be able to see this. So I do it two different ways. Sometimes I will put the main thing, which will be, this is beans, two different kinds. Either beans, we have like rainbow rice we made, kinetic sand, the snow, Play-Doh, so that kind of like base, I guess. I will usually put in one of these and let them play and let them put it in. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put some in here, and then I'm going to put some to kind of have it show them how to play, which I just talked about we don't exactly do. We don't tell them while they're playing what to do, but if I have it set up a little bit for an example of a way they can play, that is different than telling them or like guiding them in the moment. Okay, so I'm going to set this up.
What's wrong?
Alright guys, and it's as easy as that. This is a really fun setup for them. They will play with these type of things for a very long time and do all different things. I wanted to find more construction vehicles, but I don't know if you guys can see this whole thing. But that was the only one I could find. So they will probably come home and find more construction vehicles. So I like to have them separated. This is basically like the road signs, the cars, and then this is like the gravel or dirt. I was debating putting some split peas in here to use as grass, but I don't really want it to all get mixed up because these two colors mixed up are fine. But anyway, and this stuff is really sensory whatevering. They like to play with it. So this is one setup, and I am going to show you guys a few more as well. So I just put them out on the table for them to kind of come and find, and I just get very excited about them. Okay, so that's the first idea, along with the other stuff that I showed you that you can kind of like imagine how you can do those. I did want to just mention this is kind of like the start to our morning time. So then after they play with this, and I'm usually making breakfast while they're playing it, and then we go into like our Bible study and our poems and things like that, which I have other stuff on that on my channel. So I kind of wanted to just show you guys real quick, since I have it out, she's napping and my boys are gone. So I thought that I would go ahead and do another one of them now, and show you guys kind of like another one to set up. So let me flip you down and show you guys this one. Okay, so I don't think IKEA sells these anymore because I wanted more and I couldn't find them, but these are just little, like, I don't know what, craft storage things. So I'm going to show you guys how I do this with those animals that I showed you. So it already has the split peas and the same beans. What I'm going to add in here is the brown kinetic sand, and you can leave this in a bag or take it out. I'm just going to leave it in the bag. And then the little fences for the animals. And sometimes I do them, you'll notice that the last one I did the same for my boys. One of my boys is my younger is like really wanting to do everything the same as his older brother right now. And so I'm sure that he wants the same, but I used to do different ones. I used to lean towards doing animals for my younger one because that's more what he likes, and cars and things for my older because that's what he's into. But this is what he likes right now, so I will just do them the same. So kinetic sand in here, and then just kind of like evening these out. I didn't know how like imaginative they would get with this, but they love this setup, and we actually haven't done it for a long time, so I think they're really gonna enjoy it. And like I said before, I keep everything separate so that they can kind of imagine their own play. And what is awesome is they're actually, I don't really ask them to keep things like this and this separate. but they do. They've already played with this, and you can see that these are hardly mixed. So I love it. Okay, so these are actually going to be all ready for me to go next week. And let me flip you back. So I have these already now for next Monday. So that is like something checked off of my Sunday evening list, which is nice. I did decide to put those ones out for when they get home from their grandmas. I think that would be kind of a nice little ease back into being home sort of thing. And then they feel special, like they got some special thing out for them. Okay, so like I said, this is another example, but it is kinetic sand, so I don't want to include it as like one of them, but so with the animals, so I kind of do the same thing in either this container or the other one. That's another thing, is having like different containers available, because even if you use the same like items, toys, whatever, if you put it into another container or present it another way, it's like exciting again and it's fun again. So I like that. And another idea, I think I'm just going to tell you the other ones because it's just easier. Okay, so another idea that I do in the summer, actually I do have one more to show you, but okay, a summer idea that I do is when we have a lot of flowers around the property, I'll cut those, put them in a vase on the table overnight, and they each have their own empty like vase, but it's like a mason jar with a pitcher of water. I guess I usually put the flowers in the pitcher, and then in the morning I come out, take the flowers out of the pitcher, set them on the table with a pair of scissors or 2 pairs, so that they can cut, so they can figure out how much water they need to pour into the cup without it overflowing once the flowers go in, and how short the flowers need to be to fit in the vase and still look nice and still not topple out. And then they're making these like really pretty arrangements for the house to definitely put out and like have out and may or may not forget about, and then they get old. But that is a fun one, and it's like a life skill. They feel like they're contributing to the house. And let me go get stuff to show you one more. Okay, so this is the last one that we've been doing lately, and I forgot one thing, so I'll grab that in a sec. So I got them this for Christmas. The thing I didn't grab is their little lap storyboard, so I'll grab those so you can see what they look like in case you're not familiar. So these, they make their own little felt guys, and has a lot of different choices for what they can make. Right now we are studying winter, because it's winter, mostly animals. So I am just going to get together a few of these. They've been slowly making these, and last time I made the mistake of just putting the box on the table, because I was like, oh no, I forgot to do an invitation, tomorrow's Monday. And so I just put the box out, and then it was so much work for me in the morning. So now I know that I need to have these like made ahead of time. So yeah, let's do this one. Okay, so first I'm going to pick some, and we are doing winter, but I'm not just going to stick to the winter page. I think I might do more autumn. I think I'm going to do squirrel and fox, because we are so into like studying animals and stuff right now.
And it's gone, and love's taken flight. Things just
All set. Okay, so now that I have all the pieces, for the most part, I am going to clip these together. So one of my sons is going to do a hedgehog and a leaf. So I'm just going to paper clip these together. And then my other son is going to do a squirrel and an acorn. And I'm going to paper clip these together. And I'm keeping the pieces together that make each of them, but I'm not like putting them together in any way. Okay, so these are set. So what I would do is put these on the table with a glue stick for each of them, and they don't need scissors, and then they need one of them will use these, which I guess I'll just put it in, which is going to make this one look way more fun. One will use the sequins, and then they both are using eyes. So I will also put these out on the table. So that is another example of one of the play invitations. Hopefully this gave you guys some ideas. Originally I was planning on actually recording me every Sunday night doing my play invitation. But I just am not really someone that like will stick with something and do it each week like that until I'm in the routine of it. So I thought this was a better idea for me to succeed. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any other questions, let me know. I was thinking of including a Play-Doh recipe that I really like, but I think I'll save that for another video. I will give you a hint on how to do it though. Use your mixer, stand mixer for the dry ingredients. Boil your teapot of water, and while it's mixing, pour that hot water in and just let your mixer do it. It's amazing. If you guys want to see it in action, let me know, but it's the best thing I've ever realized. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this all up so that I still have some time to rest before my youngest nap is over and the boys get back. So have a good one, you guys.